our main duty is to find the reason what happened. We are here just to update the family. It's a case that we have been quite close to it since it happened, and we have been really briefed on it. National Commission has instructed the 72-hour turnaround strategy. While as we go forward, we have picked one person as a South African police. Though that person, the police will be further investigating and questioning that person. We believe that we are very close to the correct person that we have picked up. We hope he will tell us why and what it happened, and I hope that the family want to hear that why did it happen. We are really under stress, as you know, that we have another enemy that has attacked the nation, especially Gauteng is under stress at the present moment with the COVID-19. But it's important for the police not to forget their core duty. Their core duty is to look after crime and see that we prevent crime. If it does happen, we react properly. So as I've said, that the person that the police have picked for questioning, we believe they are not really far from the truth that that person will be able to tell us what's the story. Our condolences to the family, the brothers, children, everybody. And it's a colleague that we have worked with, especially from the side of security, as a person that has been responsible for security matters in the Gauteng. We are really feeling the pressure. But as I've said, ours is not to cry, ours is to find the answers. And we are sure we are very close to the answer. Thanks.
All right, thank you, Minister. Let's open up for some questions. I will take turns. I am behind you. All right, let's take on.
My question to you, Minister, are you looking for suspects or a suspect, or you have taken a suspect into questioning, or you have arrested a suspect? Can you please clarify that?
Well, it's a starting point that somebody has been killed, and you need to know that is killed by some people or a person. For the fact that we have picked up one suspect at the present moment. Where it leads us, thorough investigations are continuing. As I've said, that one is quite comfortable that the work is done, and we get a permanent, consistent briefing on the matter. So if it leads us to other suspects, that's fine. But at the present moment, we have a person in our hand.
Okay, next question.
Minister Cele from ETV News, Graham Robenami here. Some people speculating it's some sort of political assassination, political hit. Would you go as far as describing it at this stage?
Well, the investigation must tell us the story. The problem about these stories of political hit and all that, sometimes they come as a diversion, those, and you begin to chase a wild goose. The police are there, we have a person in hand. At the present moment, we're looking for a criminal, whether it's a political criminal, whether it's a religious criminal, whether it's a church criminal. Somebody here has been killed, and the person that kills a person is a criminal. That's what we're looking at.
Minister, can you please give clarity on the issue of the suspect that you have picked? When did you pick the person? Is he a male person or a female person?
Well, we end here for now. We'll give you that extra information. We're on a sensitive area of investigation, so we're not going to really give in on that for now. We have a person in our hand, and we believe that we're on the right track. And that kind of extra information might begin to jeopardize our case. So allow us to work on this one so that we come back with a very concrete kind of information and don't jeopardize our case.
My parting short, Minister, can you assure South Africans that you have picked up a right person or not?
I can assure South Africans that we have picked up somebody. We are doing our investigation. We believe we're on the correct track.
We were told yesterday, Minister, that an unknown object was used. Do you know what the type of object that was used?
Well, it's a part of investigation, but I did go and see the scene one thing for sure, there was quite a lot of struggle. You can see the blood around and all that kind of thing. Until that is found, it's a part of investigation. The police will have to find that, and we will be able to know when the kind of weapon is found. But there is a speculation that it might be a sharp kind of instrument that was used.
Minister, nothing else taken from the home, nothing stolen?
Absolutely none, except the soul of a human being.
All right, there's another question at the back there. I think it's you, Patricia.
Minister, the scourge of crime in South Africa, again under the spotlight, following the murder of Mr. Matsena. Of course, you hold that portfolio. South Africans are asking questions that if a man who sat on such a crucial portfolio, community safety, could be attacked in this brutal fashion, where do they stand in terms of their safety?
Well, the South Africans, they should be all safe regardless of your status. Everybody must be safe. So it will happen that ordinary people, as they are regarded in South Africa, they will die. But sometimes the high-profile people it will happen. What is important at the present moment is that we are able to react and find what happened, find the culprits that would have committed that particular crime, of which I have said we believe we're on the right track on that one with the person that is in our hands. But for now, as a South African police and all law enforcement agencies, we need to work together in both terms of finding out, but also working hard in terms of prevention of this. The thing is that criminal minds will be with us all the time, and the criminal minds will have to face the full mighty of our justice system as we find them. It is important that we find them when they've committed crime.
All right, Minister, in the absence of other questions, there's a pressing matter that the Minister would like to comment on, please. I know that your station has been running the story regarding a lady in Kempton Park in the east of Johannesburg who was trying to open up a case and wasn't given the due service that she was entitled to. Minister, can you just maybe take the nation to confidence as to what has been taken and what has been done by the South African Police Service regarding this matter?
Oh, okay. No, it's there are many South Africans that are South African Police Service members doing the good work. The work here is part of that. But like any other family would have some rotten potatoes or rotten apples. It happened that this time we've been embarrassed by the kind of activity that has happened in Kempton Park Station. For that, we had to act. As I've said, the acting provincial commissioner is here, has taken the matter. After I've spoken to the national commissioner, he has instructed him to take the case out of the station because the station will be looked biased now because our two members of the South African Police Service haven't done very good. I've been assured by the national commissioner that we'll be dealing with the matter expeditiously to make sure that that's a kind of action we are taking. But fortunately, I have spoken with Miss Janine, who happened to be the victim on this one. I didn't even know that she's a pastor in the NG Kerk, and herself said, since this has happened and since the leadership of the South African police have taken over, it looks like the action has been above average. She's quite happy on that. We are calling on our members, South African police members, especially at the front line of the stations where the people come to report to them, especially when it's got something to do with a gender-based violence. For them to treat a female that has been attacked and injured that way is really an embarrassing thing. That's why I believe that the management of the South African police and all of us who must be very decisive here. I have spoken to the IPID, and the IPID said the matter does not fall under their jurisdiction, but they have spoken with the police. We are fine with the matter going forward, but we believe and we wish such a thing should not have happened. It's a bad thing. It's those people that they make the name of the South African Police Service members they give us bad names.
All right, thank you, Minister, for that. Khalid, thank you so much for your time. Isizulu, perhaps?
Yes,